त्रैलोक्यपूजिते देवी कमले विष्णुवल्लभी यथा त्वमचला कृष्णे श्रीं लक्ष्मीभ्यो नमः। ॐ ह्रीं 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 श्रीं लक्ष्मीभ्यो नमः। भवमयी स्थिरा कमला चञ्चला लक्ष्मीश्चला भूते हरिप्रिया पद्मा पद्मालया संयगुच्चैः श्रीपद्मधारिणी। द्वादशतानि नामानि लक्ष्मी सम्पूज्य यः पठे स्थिरा लक्ष्मीर्भवेतस्य पुत्रदाराभिः सह। ॐ चला लक्ष्मीश्चला भूतिर्हरिप्रिया पद्मा पद्मालया संयगुच्चैः श्रीपद्मधारिणी द्वादशतानि नामानि लक्ष्मी सम्पूज्य यः पठे स्थिरा लक्ष्मीर्भवेतस्य पुत्रदाराभिः सह त्रैलोक्यपूजिते देवी कमले विष्णुवल्लभे यथा त्वमचला कृष्णे तथा भवमयी स्थिरा चला लक्ष्मीश्चला भूतिर्हरिप्रिया पद्मा पद्मालया संयगुच्चैः श्रीपद्मधारिणी द्वादशतानि नामानि लक्ष्मी सम्पूज्य यः पठे स्थिरा लक्ष्मीर्भवेतस्य पुत्रदाराभिः सह पञ्चैः श्रीपद्मधारिणी द्वादशतानि नामानि लक्ष्मी सम्पूज्य यः पठे स्थिरा लक्ष्मीर्भवेत् तस्य पुत्रदाराभिः सह
Lakshmi. And we just, before satsang, discovered that Lakshmi came to bless us. Right over the sky of the ashram was a huge rainbow stretching for miles, a colorful rainbow with Goddess Lakshmi announcing her presence and her blessings. So we are indeed blessed tonight to begin the puja of Goddess Lakshmi. Rajneesh and I would like to sing for you a song tonight, another ancient song that was first sung in the 1970s on the first day of worship of Goddess Lakshmi. It's entitled, O Goddess Lakshmi, Abide in My House.
Yeah, this song we'll be singing at the piano behind you. Oh. Okay, so this goes like this. Okay. Oh, where's my book?
Page 12. O Goddess Lakshmi, abide in my house.
O divine Mother, here I am. I am not a stranger to you. 1,000 dark roads I walk, searching in the moonlight for you. O Goddess with
sparkling eyes. You appear golden like the sun. I hear your conscience calling me. Speak to me, for I worship you. Oh, look with love into my soul. Grant me a golden intellect, and fold me in your fame and glory. Oh, Holy Mother, don't turn away. Let me adore you with prayer. Oh, sweet Mother, ever tender, give me a red lotus of wealth from your hand. Blow out this candle of remorse. Oh, luminous one, give me grace. You reap a golden harvest. Let happiness rain upon me. Drown me in the wave of eternity. Like a silver star you shine. Secretly you watch from above. Give me a drop of heaven. Let the pearls of wisdom fall. O divine Mother, here I am, cold and hungry in raging seas, in a world of time and space. Give me the cup of immortality. Om Shri Mahalakshmi Namaha. I implore you, O Goddess Lakshmi, abide in my house forever.
So now we're gonna wait for Swamiji. Oh, the video first? Okay, sorry.
Stay in the waters of the world, but don't let the water contaminate you. Even though you may feel that you are in despair, that it's not possible for you. But if you have done sadhana in a sustained manner, your sat sankalpa has not failed. Satsanga has a profound impact. It has profound purpose. The more people come together for any good project, from broad point of view, is satsanga. The radiation from the minds of so many come together and become a collective force that begins to help everybody. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namah. Om Sarvamangala Mangalye Shive Sarvartha Sadhike Sharanye Trayambake Gauri Narayani Namostute. Om Akshasrak Parasham Gadeshu Kulisham Padmam Dhanusha Kundikam Dandam Shaktimasim Chacharma Jalajam Ghantasura Bhajanam Shulam Pasha Sudarshane Chadadhatim Hastaiha Pravala Prabham Seve Sariva Manbardinim Iha Mahalakshmim Sarojasthitam. I adore Goddess Mahalakshmi. To understand the difference between just Lakshmi and Mahalakshmi. Lakshmi presence is very gentle, gracious. She stands on the lotus and flowers come from her. She may stand on the elephant also in flower shower. But Mahalakshmi comes on a big tiger. It's a big spear in her hand. And you see a buffalo crushed by her and her tiger. So that's Mahalakshmi. Figure that out, how to match up. There is the contradiction, the idea. The role of Lakshmi is brought in from advanced point of view in Durga Saptashati. So I adore Goddess Mahalakshmi, the destroyer of the demon Mahishasura. The Sanskrit word for Mahisha is Sariv. Sariva Mardinim. And Sariv is a little twist of Saurabh. Saurabh means fragrance. But twist the Saurabh becomes Sariv. If mind is purified, the divine presence expresses through purified impressions, like a sun expressing through a soft cloud. Then it is Saurabh. But if the cloud becomes opaque, and how does it become opaque? By klishta vrittis. If mind has sustained anger, greed, hate, etc., and from a very broader point of view, if mind goes on sustaining avidya, ignorance, egoism, attachment, hatred, fear of death, these are called kleshas. So klesha-based vasana brings out such bad smell. The sorrow becomes sariv, and that's where comes also the term sargaya, something rotten. We seated on the lotus with a joyous face in different aspects. In this stotra, they are highlighting the lotus. Lotus is expression of the heart that's filled with Shubha Vasana. Same heart that is onion, garlic blended source. Now it becomes the joyous, wafting the fragrance of eternity. She holds in her hand a rosary. I'll just give you simple meaning behind. The rosary is called Aksha Shrak. It's a devotional mala. Aksha refers to the eyes. Shrak allows your vision to shine. And refers to mala, rosary. Parashum, axe. Axe relates to knowledge, jnana. All the realm of ignorance is described as a big tree. And jnana is described as a parashu that cuts down the tree. Gada, mace. This is strength of virya. When faith has come to another stage of faith has become dynamic, then that stage is called virya. When faith-based movement, think of you wake up, I'm dramatizing in an ugly way, and you are not young enough, so you walk till aate hue, shaking. With the same you go to a temple, backed up by faith. Now you show up as amazing strength. You didn't know you had that. So that type of strength is called virya. The moral of the story. Don't worry about your strength. You have amazing strength hidden. Because God is the source within you. That's represented by her mace, which also does the work of Gadapari, hammering down in such a way that all that is positive goes deeper and deeper. Healthy insight becomes firm. Every nail that is pushed into your brain is hammered down so that it remains unshaken. Don't think negatively about it. Issue, arrows of pure thoughts. Kulisham, thunderbolt. There are times when their obstacles have reached a kind of a stormy situation. And then divine movement creates an amazing, a miraculous expression of energy, breaks down all that stormy situation with a weapon that you cannot imagine. It's called Vajra. And that's described as thunderbolt. Out of the sky that is calm and just see little clouds. But hardly you are looking at it. The thunderbolt crashes right in front of you. Fortunately not on you, but on a tree. See the whole tree crushed. So that type of strength, all these are allegorical to describe what type of strength is waiting to help you if you follow the spiritual path. Padmam, lotus. Lotus gives you two types of insight. Firstly, stay in the waters of the world, but don't let the water contaminate you. Water drops stay on the lotus petals, they shine. But one little breeze, that's moved away. Lotus is completely untouched. So lotus gives you that type of message. The practice of asanga, not to be glued to the world, but become more and more drawn to God within you through satsanga. And lotus becomes a symbol of all divine qualities. Dhanush refers to bow. Bow is mind that is laden with pure will, known as satsankalpas. As you advance, you develop an inner will that I will attain enlightenment. And no matter how things go, that will remains deeply embedded in your unconscious. So, even though you may feel that you are in despair, that it's not possible for you, but if you have done sadhana in a sustained manner, your sat-sankalpa has not failed. It stays within you. In other words, what you bring within your unconscious, that has a predominating role than your conscious field of conscious experience. So therefore, a special type of patience must develop in every individual. Wait, watch. Dut, hut. Dut means just stay firm. And then watch with wonder how things that frightened you have just scattered until there occurs fat. The veil of illusion is broken. To complete this formula, I use 4 mantras. Rat term means do japa, recite, prayers, all comes under Rat. Then Dat. Rat relates to lower chakra, Swadhisthana. Dat relates to your navel center, Kriya Shakti. Hut relates to your heart center. You see the ugly vasanas moving away, and Shubh vasanas coming up. Fat relates to your Agya chakra. Veil is broken. Rat, dat, hut, fat. Om Shri Mahalakshmi Namaha. Kundikam, she holds a pitcher containing a special liquid. That liquid relates to Ritambhara Prajna, truth-filled vision. Dandam, she holds a rod as if to beat the forces of darkness. Shaktim, in modern terminology, the Shaktim relates to bombs. They are infallible weapons. Asim, sword, relates to subtle intellect. Charm, also she is armored with grace. Jalajam relates to Kanch. Kanch came out of the waters of the ocean according to Puranic story. And that Kanch is the awakener, awakening the awareness of who you are. And Ghanta, bell. Ghanta relates to things that you discover within yourself. And in popular language you say, oh, it rang the bell. Nobody rang the bell. But it rang the bell. And you are reminded of that bell ringing in temple. The real bell rings. All temple rituals, they are all become allegorical to help you to move into the deeper level of your personality. So just don't stay satisfied with the bell ringing. Let the spiritual bell ring within you. And Sura Bhajanam relates to wine cup. The cup of your heart. Your heart is a gagar, a jar. Bring the sagar into the gagar. Bring the ocean into the little jar. The jar has to be mad to get the whole ocean. So it's a wine cup, a mysterious cup. Simple way to understand, that's it. Entering into the realm of samadhi that enables you to discover you are not limited to your body. Rather, the entire world experience is limited to your consciousness. Your consciousness, Chit, Chaitanya. But that type of understanding is as if putting ocean into your little heart. And that type of vision is a mystical wine. And if you get addicted to that, there is no harm. Rather, that's the only thing that will help you. Normal mind will not lead you to liberation. Mind has to become intoxicated by the celestial experience. When Sur reaches into higher level, it becomes Sura. Sur is putting in attunement, putting all your chords in perfect harmony with Sur. And when you are flowing with the Sur and dancing with it, Sura. And all those who are involved in it, they are Sundari. Okay, got to do too much. Let's see now the storyline. In ancient time, gods and demons continue to fight for 100 years. Not our years, the heavenly years. And the lord of the demons, he was Mahishasura. Two Sanskrit words, Sariv and Mahisha. Mahish, they are synonyms. If you want to know the meaning of Mahish, buffalo. Ma relates to Amrita, nectar. His term, you move away from nectar. His is variation of hinsa, hymns. cut down your Amrita movement by being a buffalo-headed person. And in a very practical way, if you watch buffalo mentality, buffalo has found something inimical, then buffalo will shoot, putting its head first, not considering head will be smashed, that's bad. And secondly, not having the vision of what will happen. What if the buffalo is running after may end up with buffalo falling into a big ditch. Buffalo won't care. Once it has made a target, go after. That's a crude illustration of narrow-mindedness. Certain degree of narrow-mindedness is always there. That has to be cut down by sadhana. And Indra was the ruler of gods. All these gods, along with Indra, they were defeated by Mahishasura. Therefore, to remedy this terrible situation, gods led by Brahma, the creator, went to that heavenly realm where Lord Shiva and Vishnu both were present. And they presented all their predicaments, all about the battle and all their tragic experiences. They said, O Lord, Mahishasura has taken over all the great offices that are conducted by sun, Indra, fire god, air god, moon, Yama, god of death, Varuna, and others. All their offices are there, but the gods are not there. The demons are there. Sun is shining, but sun is not coming to illumine you. The demon has gone with the sun. All this is highly allegorical, it's not literal. You have to understand the deeper meaning, which simply means when mind is dominated by negative vasanas, impure vasanas, the very same sun that will give you energy to do good things, now is giving you energy to plan out your evil deeds. So, sun looks the same, but now Mahishasura is operating through that sun. And likewise, all elements that are divine essentially, now they begin to operate in a negative way. With that type of conditioned mind, you live in the world, but you are living under Mahishasura type of restriction. Therefore, all the resources that would have given you good health, inspiration, progress, they are creating negative karmas and putting the soul into a state of quagmire. Lord Vishnu and Lord Shiva, they listened to the complaints that gods had brought before them. And gods were watching what are these greatest deities going to do. But all they see is Lord Vishnu and Lord Shiva. Their brows became curled, and beautiful mouth became twisted. That's the literary beauty of this story. And a divine effulgence emanated from Lord Vishnu's face. And likewise, to their surprise, effulgence began to emanate from all gods, even all those who had come complaining. They had that divine source, and they began to ooze out of their personalities shining radiance from every god. Shiva and Vishnu were the first, and then all others. All that radiance that expressed, they come into the form of a great mountain, a luminous mountain. It's uncomparable. Nowhere in the world can you have any comparison. And all that came to form an amazing personality of goddess Mahalakshmi. Further description, the effulgence from Lord Shankara, Shiva, created Devi's face. The effulgence of god of death brought out her black hair, which is good. The effulgence from Lord Vishnu, expressed in the form of her arms, many arms. The effulgence from the moon formed her breasts. Effulgence from Brahma formed her feet. Effulgence from sun god formed her fingers. Effulgence from Kubera, the god of treasure, formed her nostrils. Things of value are allegorically pointed to the nose. And the effulgence of the creator, Brahma, formed her teeth. And her three eyes emerged out of the effulgence of the fire god. Her eyebrows were formed by the goddess presiding over Sandhya, morning twilight, evening twilight. And the effulgence of the wind god formed her ears. All the details, they become like a story, but you don't have to really go into it. Simply understand that cosmic power, cosmic mother who expressed as Durga Devi to awaken Lord Vishnu and to destroy Madhu and Kaitabha. The same mother now is operating in an advanced level. And that emergence of that mother is linked to satsanga. It is an allegorical picture of what happens when people come to satsanga. In an allegorical way, gods didn't know what will be the answer. all they did, they came to Lord Vishnu and Shiva. And they also were dumb, they didn't know what to do. But effulgence started coming up from everybody. So, satsanga has a profound impact. It has profound purpose. The more people come together for any good project, from broad point of view, is satsanga. Any good act, you draw many people towards you. Now it gathers a special power, sourced by divine source, divine mother. And from a very practical point of view, the role of coming together to listen to these teachings of the sages, the Vedic wisdom. Even though you may feel, oh, I have so many problems, how can all that happen? But what happens? Radiation from the minds of so many come together and become a collective force that begins to help everybody. With the sole purpose of destroying that negative, that mala, that gross impurity, that makes human mind work like a buffalo. Manda buddhi is cut down by satsanga. This is an allegorical way of bringing out the glory of satsanga. Otherwise, philosophical way, just one sentence. Satsangatve nihasangatva. Go into satsanga, I will be detached. Nihasangatve niramohatva. If you don't have attachment, moha will not be there. Niramohatve nischalatatvam. Niramoha, you are fixed. Nischal tattva jivan mukti. What is that? What is liberation? How many will be inspired by that state? And now you are seeing the practical reality. What does satsanga do? Firstly, what is predicament? Without satsanga, the same resources of nature that's constantly putting your mind in a negative way, allowing the demoniac qualities to flourish. Now, with satsanga, an amazing force begins to operate for you against that demoniac buffalo. Still, the complete picture has not come. The scripture now says, when all that came in and began to shape the form of Devi, Lord Shiva, from his Trishul, another Trishul emerged. And that Lord Shiva offered to the Devi. Shiva's Trishul, Lord Vishnu, from his chakra there arose another chakra. So when they gave all those, they were not empty. Varuna, god of waters, presented Kanch. Fire god gave a special Shakti, special type of weapon. Wind god gave bow and arrows. In brief, Indra, out of his Vajra, they had developed another Vajra. Indra gave that Vajra. Vajra is thunderbolt. Even his elephant became charitable. Indra's elephant, who had a wonderful bell ringing by the neck, shook his neck, another bell came and came to offer to Devi. And Devi has lots of hands, so she has no problem. Yama gave Kaladanda rod of amazing power. Varuna gave noose. Noose is a kind of weapon that traps an enemy is coming with big force, and suddenly something like a rope entwines the person. That's called noose. Now the person can't move. All these are different operations of spiritual movement in every personality. Sometimes you are very angry and now suddenly you get paralyzed. The Devi would let your anger do anything wrong. Brahma presented her with his kamandalu, the vase that contains in Brahma's possession, vase contains Ganges water, the water of wisdom. Sun God presented his rays that made every pore of that Devi, every rome, every little hair in the body shining with light. Kala, god of death, gave shield and sword. The very deity of milky ocean gave her beautiful diamond necklace, ujjwal. Every necklace bead was shining, pure white. And also gave a pair of robes for the Devi, the robes that will never be spoiled, will continue always fresh. I'm shortening the description. The deity of the mountain Himalayas gave her lion to ride on, a special lion. Lion is that mystical strength. And Kubera, god of treasure. Wherever there is a lot of treasure and money business, people have a party where they give some drinks. The god of treasure gave a vessel filled with madhu, honey, golden vessel. And Sheshanag, who holds this universe on his many hoods, gave to her Nagahar, a special type of jewels, according to the stories, come special snakes, the jewels that shine. Mystically, these are all amazing powers of thought, divine thoughts. Thoughts are the hoods of the snake. The snake is Kundalini, cosmic power. All gods gave their offerings. And then, as this whole process of offering was concluding, the Devi began to laugh, called attahas. laughter can reach as attalikas. You laugh here, many stories building up will hear your laughter. That's called attahas. All this world became filled with that sound of that laughter. The world resonated with that laughter. The space itself seemed little to handle that type of laughter. All these are allegorical, simply implying if you have the revelation of divine within, that revelation you cannot put it in your space. The space term that you have in your mind, even all the geographical space, that's not resolution to your problem. All the space is there, but don't feel spacious. See, space has three levels. Bhutakash, physical space, which has its purpose in a realistic way, but not intrinsic way. And then you have psychic ether, chittakash. You have to have room in your head, in your mind, to let thoughts move. And that space in which the thoughts operate, that space, if you have to give any comparison, cannot compare with physical space. Totally beyond imagination. And then ultimately, space of all space, Chidakash, that's the Atma, the self, God, Brahman. So her laughter filled all forms of space. And the fact is, in satsanga, you are developing that awareness. This is already a constant reality. Brahman alone is. All is filled by this Brahman. But there are muck in the ears. Fortunately, that has been removed by the first one. Not completely. Now, the buffalo mind has created a lot of pollution. Her presence created a tremendous agitation in the three lokas, three planes, physical, subtle, causal. The earth began to shiver, mountains began to shake, and gods rejoiced this powerful emergence of the Devi and said, "Oh Devi, Jai, Jai, glory." And Mahishasura came to know this. He summoned his demoniac army. He attacked the Devi with a vast army with him. And Devi assumed most majestic form with 1,000 arms, and her crown of her head created luminous lines in the akasha, in the sky. And the sound of her bow filled the world with amazing vibrations. Behind all that, subtler meaning is now the demons who attacked Devi. Now, instead of my going through all the details, I'm just giving you. They represent Asuri Sampats. Gods represent Daivi Sampat. Daivi Sampat means all divine virtues. Good-heartedness, compassion, humility, fearlessness, forgiveness, straightforwardness. All these are gods. They were fighting on one side with the Devi. And demons, Chikshura, Chamara, Udagra, Mahahanu, Asiloma, Yaskala, Vaskala, Parivrarit, Dvidal. Let me give you the meaning. Chikshur. Kshur refers to eyes. You see, but Chikshur is eyes that are veiled. It's avarana, veiling. That which enhances your ignorance. These are they constitute the generals of the demoniac army. Chamara, it relates to pride. Chamar relates to something you hold on your head to highlight your head. Udagra, that relates to fear. Mahahanu, Hanu is chin. Chin has become so swollen up, you see. That's a description of conceit. Asiloma. Loma relates to the hairs within your body. Asi, as if thorn has entered into every room. That demoniac experience, the simple name is Chinta. When worry overcomes you, your whole body is under that influence, even from physical point of view, medical point of view. And mind, that is forgetting its real purposeful project, forgetting the purpose of life, just is driven by Vijaya vasana, desires for pleasure, eat, drink, be merry, and go on finding where you can get better and better of this eat, drink, be merry. Lots of hotels. And there are many unknown sources where wild people sit together and enjoy, and we don't know what type of taste they are having. So be curious. Life is short. Pleasures are plenty. That type of vasa is called Vaskal. From that comes rascal. Next is Parivarit, referring to greed. That's the third class relationships, when people go on building parivarit, developing their parivar. But all they do is their mind. How much money I'm getting. I'm joking a little bit, but greed is behind it. And another general known as Bidal. He's a cat. It's a cattish trick, which means very soft. It's a symbol of moha, deluded love. You become a cat. Pure love will make you Liar. Okay. With this, I'm going to conclude for today.
We'll have our puja shortly near the candle. Oh. Okay, 1 second. 1 second.
We're gonna do the puja. So everybody stand up. Do you all know Anjaneya? So that you can sing after.
Yeah, there's an echo.
And then you will sit again because Swamiji is gonna come out. We're gonna have some music and then Swamiji will come out and he'll be with us.
Turned it off.
Om Shri Ganeshaya Namah. Om Saraswatyai Namah. Om Shri Mahalakshmi Namah. Om Dum Durgayai Namah. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Archana of the Devi. Om Prakrityai Namah. Vikrityai Namah. Vidyayai Namah. Sarvabhutita Pradayai Namah. Shraddhayai Namah. Vibhutyai Namah. Suramyai Namah. Paramatmikayai Namah. Vache Namah. Padmalayai Namah. Padmayai Namah. Shuchaye Namah. Swahayai Namah. Swadhayai Namah. Sudhayai Namah. Dhanyayai Namah. Hiranmayai Namah. Lakshmi Namah. Nityapushtaye Namah. Vibhavarye Namah. Dityay Namah. Dityay Namah. Deeptaye Namah. Vasudhaye Namah. Vasudharinye Namah. Kamalaye Namah. Kantaye Namah. Kamakshay Namah. Krodha Sambhavaye Namah. Anugraha Paraye Namah. Buddhye Namah. Anaghaye Namah. Harivallabhaye Namah. Ashokaye Namritaye Namah. Deeptaye Namah. Lokashoka Vinashinyay Namah. Om Prakrityay Namah. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Jai Jai Arati Vighna Vinayak. Vighna Vinayak Shri Ganesha. Jai Jai Arati Subramanya. Subramanya Kartikeya. Jai Jai Arati Venugopala. Venugopala. Venulola Papa Vidura. Navnita Chora. Jai Jai Arati Venkataramana. Venkataramana Sankataharana. Sitarama Radhishyama. Jai Jai Arati Gauri Manohar. Gauri Manohar Bhavani Shankara. Samba Sadashiva Uma Maheshwara. Jai Jai Arati Raja Rajeshwari. Raja Rajeshwari Tripura Sundari Mahakali Mahalakshmi Mahasaraswati Mahashakti. Jai Jai Arati Anjaneya. Anjaneya Hanumanta. Jai Jai Arati Dattatreya. Dattatreya Trimurti Avatara. Jai Jai Arati Shanaishwaraya. Shanaishwaraya Bhaskaraya. Jai Jai Arati Sadgurunatha. Sadgurunatha Shivananda. Jai Jai Arati Venugopala. Om na tatra suryo bhati na chandra tarakam. Nema vidito bhanti kuto yamagni. Tameva bhantam anubhati sarvam. Tasya bhasa sarmidam vibhati. Om Shri Mahalakshmi Namah. Om Ham Hanumate Namam Shanti. Dark. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's better. Oh, oh, oh. Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh, Pahi Mam. Shri Ganesh, Shri Ganesh, Shri Ganesh, Rakshamam. Jai Saraswati, Jai Saraswati, Pahi Mam. Shri Saraswati, Shri Saraswati, Rakshamam. Jai Shri Lakshmi, Jai Shri Lakshmi, Pahi Mam. Jai Shri Lakshmi, Jai Shri Lakshmi. Jai Shri Lakshmi Rakshamam. Jai Shri Durge, Jai Shri Durge Pahi Mam. Jai Shri Kali, Jai Shri Kali Rakshamam. Jaya Guru, Shiva Guru, Hari Guru Ram. Jagat Guru, Param Guru, Sadguru Shyam. Adi Guru, Advaita Guru, Ananda Guru Om. Chid Guru, Chidghan Guru, Chinmaya Guru Om Tat Sat, Om Tat Sat, Om Tat Sat, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Sarvamangala Mangalye Shive Sarvartha Sadhike Sharanye Triambake Gauri Narayani Namostute. Today we are celebrating Goddess Lakshmi, Mahalakshmi. Same Devi is Mahadurga, same Devi is Mahalakshmi, same Devi is Mahasaraswati. Look at the feet, same person has feet, the middle portion and the head. And so this is the middle portion now of the Devi, Mahalakshmi. And this is very popular mantra, Sarva Mangala Mangalye. O Goddess Saraswati Narayani, which is same as Sri Mahalakshmi. You are the very embodiment of Mangalam, the bestower of all forms of auspiciousness. Implying every happening turns into auspiciousness by her grace. Your angle of vision, you always interpret a happening as inauspicious if you don't like it, auspicious if you like it. But if you have divine grace operating on you, auspicious gives you an opportunity to be more and more doing japa, meditation, peaceful. And adversity gives you opportunity for testing your strength of faith, of patience. And so both are acts of grace. So adversity sometimes is more auspicious for you to make you grow up than prosperity. So the change of mind regarding adversity, auspiciousness and inauspiciousness. And once you are spiritually inspired, well cultured by satsanga, then the question of inauspiciousness doesn't arise. You are living in divine world. God's world does not create anything inauspicious. Do not be suspicious. You are Shiva, consort of Lord Shiva. As I said, Devi is all Durga, Shiva, Narayani. You are the bestower of success in all the Purusharthas, 4 forms of Purushartha, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. You are protector of all those who take refuge in you. You are Gauri Devi, embodiment of grace, with 3 eyes. That's the eyes of Shiva. The 2 eyes grant your worldly status. 3rd eye lifts your vision. The entire world is Brahman. Burns the whole world by jnana. To that Devi, you offer adoration. And you have been already given the whole talk of glory of Mahalakshmi. And what is that glory? The Mahalakshmi, where does she abide? In satsanga. She is the very spirit of satsanga. And therefore, Devi is described, as I will be repeating you. Devi is decked with Shiva's Trishul, Vishnu's discus, Varuna's conch, Agni god, fire god, spear, wind god, bow and quivers. Indra gives her thunderbolt. Indra's elephant also gives her bell. Yama gives her a staff, danda. Sun god gives her effulgence. Kala gives her sword and shield. Sword is jnana, wisdom. Shield, bhakti. Jnana gives you chopping off all illusion. And bhakti, umbrella. Amba, amba, re, lalla. And Kshir Sagar, milky ocean, gives her necklace. And Akshaya Vastra, the garment she wears, is presented by milky ocean. This is all allegorical. Earrings, bracelets, rings on fingers, all these have been presented by the milky ocean. That means a profound satsanga with Lord Vishnu himself. Milky ocean is that state of intuitive development when the entire world becomes nourishing milk. And Krishna has highlighted it, not just milk, butter. To become milk and then to turn into butter. Turn into butter, then God becomes the robber. He robs you of the butter. Vishwakarma, the divine architect behind the entire universe, gives her axe and weapons, an impenetrable armor. The deity of Himalayas gives her lion. Kubera gives her drinking cup. So she drinks while she fights. And drink, what does she drink? It's kind of intoxicating drink. It gives you samadhi, ecstasy. And Shesha serpent, that's cosmic Sheshnag with 1,000 hooves. She gives her necklace decked with best jewels of Shubha Vrittis. The jewels that she wears on her neck, those jewels lead your mental status. That's because they are all crest jewels to the highest level of the glory of wisdom. And that Devi, when she was well decked, and all the blessings of all gods and goddesses come into her personality, then she laughs, not ordinary laughter, attahas. The laughter shakes off 3 lokas, bhur, bhuva, swa. When you come to satsanga, that's what the atmosphere, that's what the Devi is present before you. And you are coming under the control and the Devi radiates all the power. Satsanga becomes the greatest pilgrimage center. There is no pilgrimage center greater than that atmosphere that leads you to Shakti, Bhakti and Mukti. Otherwise, go on running from one pilgrimage to another. That also has its own value because you are in kindergarten level. But if you are advanced level, then satsangatve nihasangatvam. You come to satsanga, you become detached from all mundane delusions, mundane objects. You can handle them, but your hands are wiped with butter. All those delusions, demoniac forces, all they are gluey from the raw platanos, but plantains, or jackfruits. But when you cut them with hands smeared with oil or butter, that's asanga. You can handle them, use them with all skill, draw nourishment from them. But you are not controlled by them, not stuck to them. Satsangatve nisangatva. Nisangatve nirmohatvam. When you have that type of detachment, the worldly situations, people around you, all things that happen around you, you handle them in all practical detail. But you are detached. The more you are detached, the more you handle all worldly duties with greater skill. You are not detached, then every job that comes to you creates a lot of mental stress. You're not detached, then today's job you postpone it for tomorrow. By tomorrow, next day. Each day comes with problems. And you are facing a lineup of big jobs, terrible jobs. Look at your face, what happens. But nisangatve nirbohatvam. Nirbohatve nischaltatvam. If you are nirboha, then you are not dependent upon enjoying your mental peace on the worldly news or happenings of the world. Even though you suffer from physical troubles, which everybody will, everybody has to age. Everybody's physical body is perishable. But in spite of all that, and along with it comes various diseases, etc., led by karma. But in spite of all that, your spiritual progress doesn't stop, rather, it continues with great speed. And that's there because you are nischal, internally unshaken, because you are in the arms of Divine Mother, Lakshmi Devi. Nischal Tattve Jivan Mukti. Then that's the state you come, you are Jivan Mukta. You are not a stage of aging, you become a sage. And Devi ultimately brings about the sublimation of the buffalo, Mahishasura. I have explained, ego-ridden mind is a buffalo head. And buffalo head is called ahamkar. When buffalo head is cut down, omkar. Ahamkar becomes omkar. No more aham. Oh. With this, my prayers and blessings. Oh, oh, oh. Trayambakam yajamahe sugandhim pushti vardhanam urvarukma bandhanan mrityor mukhyamamita sarve bhavantu sukhina sarve santu niramaya sarve bhadrani pashyantu ma kaschid dukhabhag bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti. No buffalo head. Oh, Hari Om, Hari.
Oh. Om Shri Guruve Namaha. Om Shri Guruve.
Remember that tomorrow we go back to the 7 o'clock at night schedule.
त्रैलोक्यपूजिते देवी कमले विष्णुवल्लभी यथा त्वमचला कृष्णे तथा भव मयि स्थिरा कमला चञ्चला लक्ष्मी